Hello YouTube, it's Jay with Earthly Kisses, and today we are making a new soap. I have a ton of fragrances to test out, like I mentioned in a previous video, and today's fragrance of choice is going to be Cedarwood and Patchouli. I hope you can see that. There's like a glare from the windows. It's from Rustic Essentials. This is my first time ordering from Rustic Essentials, and it was a special. I couldn't beat it, you know, to test out all their fragrances for $1 a bottle. $1 a bottle. I was not leaving that there. So that's what our soap is going to be for today. We are going to do a 1 pound batch, and we're going to stick it in one of these doohickeys here. I've never soaped in one of these little small molds. I'm going to attempt to be creative. We'll just see how it turns out. So in here we got our oils all set up and ready to go. We got our kaolin clay in there. This is going to be a silk soap, because I just love silk soaps. So we got our Tussle silk and our lye water already, so let's get started. As you can see, I got the sun on my side today. It's a nice sunshiny day. That's a good emulsification there. I don't want to overdo it, or I won't be able to really mix my colors like I would like. Now, this fragrance says it does not accelerate, so let's find out if it will or if it won't. We're gonna go ahead and start and dump it in before the colors, because otherwise I will not be able to really tell what it's gonna do with this recipe. Sometimes a fragrance just does not smell all that great until you get it out of the bottle. That smells good. I'm not a big woodsy person. I'm a more floral and fruity person, but this is all right. Our colors for today are going to be oxide green. I'm gonna do a bit of some purple in there, and I want to go for orange color. I have an orange vibrance mica, but I want it to be a little bit darker than this. I want it darker than that, so I'm gonna add some red vibrance mica to it, and maybe I can get a nice woody color out of it. And then part of it is going to be its own natural color. Now, I originally thought about maybe doing in the pot swirl, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, because you know me, I don't plan, I just go. I just have fun. But it does smell awesome. I'm not seeing any ricing. According to the comments, it does discolor to a tan. Not because it has vanilla in it, though. It does not have vanilla in it, so I don't know why it discolors a bit, but that's what it says on the website, that it does discolor to a grayish tan color. So we're gonna see what it's going to do. Hopefully it turns out okay. So I think I want just a smidget more for some green. Don't want that much of the natural color. You know, it's always hard for me to tell what it is that I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do, because of oh goodness, I got some oils at the bottom in there that Looks like it's solidified on the bottom of my jar. That'll be all right. I forgot what I was saying. Something about color. So I took some green oxide. I hope you can see that there. And I've mixed a little black oxide in it to get a nice dark woody green. Hopefully I won't have to stick blend these colors too much. But I wanted a nice dark green color. And everything else is going to be a little bit brighter, but with, you know, nice little pops of color. So we'll see how this is going to turn out. Isn't that a nice green? That's wonderful. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I know you hear me say that a lot, but I am just not used to my positioning with my camera and all of that. So that's good. I am going to have to stick blend that just a smidget. So let's try to get this orange going. I have not pre-measured this out or anything because I really don't know how this is going to turn out. I normally look up my colors and everything, but it was like my phone was ringing off the hook today. I have to get off the phone so I can get stuff done. So you know, I had all kind of people calling me this morning about the business and everything, trying to sell me something. I thought it was going to be something better than that. I don't know what they were trying to sell. I didn't have time to figure it out because I was trying to get to this soap. And see how bright that is? That is super bright. So we got to add some more orange to that. And I know it's a rather bright color, so that's why I got this red to try to tone it down just a bit. And we'll just see how this turns out. You know me, I'm not one for making good on colors, not just yet. So I try to buy the colors that I need, but I bought my colors prior to me buying my fragrances, so you never know what you're going to need until you got the fragrance. I make my colors based off my fragrances. So that's where we are with our colors. I'm going to try to get this mixed in a bit. And I'm just going to use my little frother here because this really is not enough for me to get my stick blender into. And hopefully it turns out well, and if it doesn't, oh well, you know, it's just a test batch, a 1 pound batch. And as you can see, it doesn't need a whole lot, doesn't take long. Something tells me that this may be a little bit on a speckly side. I really need that color to get mixed into there. Oh my goodness, it just... You know what I should have did? I have this in a pack of mica, and I should have grabbed that instead of the one that was already dispersed. This one is dispersed in some glycerin. Okay, well there it is. It's evening out a bit. And look at that color. Isn't that color just perfect? That is you can see my label. That is a great orange there. So that was just a combination of the red vibrance and the orange vibrance mica from TKB, and that is exactly the color that I'm looking for. Now you can see the difference, how bright that is. I really wanted it darkened up a bit, but you know, oranges are hard because they, you know, if you do too much to them, they have a tendency to turn brown. I didn't want that. Okay, and my batter is holding up fairly well, a lot better than I thought it would. So I'm taking it to mean that the problem that I've been having with my batter was probably not my batter, it probably was me. Maybe I was over blending initially. Maybe I was blending to trace and going way past emulsion, and that's why I was having those problems. Because if you notice, if you compare this to my previous videos, I do stick blend a lot less, and I did not realize that until I actually went back and watched one of my videos. Okay, so I stopped and I restarted because I just wanted to make sure you guys could see me. You can see the sun shining through my mold. Wanted to make sure you guys could see me. What am I doing here? I guess it will be another drop swirl because I can. And I'm not getting any ricing. Oh man, this fragrance is just behaving so well. Just trying to get those air bubbles out of there. Kind of hard to get them out with something this small. So let's start with our green, seeing how that looks like it's going to be our base color. I got more of that than anything. Can you guys see me? I am so sorry, I'm blocking you. I'm going to pour in some of that orange. And then pour in some of that. Splashes of that going on in there. I'm not used to pouring from this angle, even though I'm a bit ambidextrous. I can do that with a pen. I can't really do it with anything else. I prefer use my other hand. And even though I'm doing a little drop swirl here, I think I'm going to give it a little swirly do with the skewer today, just so that all my soaps are not looking the same. I get bored. That's just me though. Okay, so I'm gonna try to pour this up from really up high. You probably can't even see me with this thing. That's way more fluid than I thought it was going to be. I did not think it was going to stay that fluid. And here we go with the lemons again. Now this is the second time that this has happened to me with I think I know what the problem is, why I am not getting my mold as full as I could possibly get it. I think I got it figured out. I think it is my Soul Maker 3. I put my molds in, and that way I can adjust my recipes according to the size of my mold. And I put in that this is a 1 pound mold, and for whatever reason I don't think it truly calculates I don't know, maybe I won't give that a swirly do, because that's coming out kind of cool looking if you ask me. I don't think it allots for the combination of everything. I think if you tell it it's a 1 pound mold, it's just giving me a calculation for just a pound altogether. That's it, nothing else. And that ain't right, because I'm not getting a full mold. So needless to say, this is this is going to be short. I wanted this to be filled all the way to the top, and it's not. And this is what happened with my Forever Red. If you check out my Forever Red video, I believe that's what this is. I think that's what the problem is. It's my Soap Maker 3 telling me that you only want a pound of oils in your batch, so I'm only going to give you a pound worth overall, including oils and water, and we know that's not really how that works. So it's all good. At least I got that figured out, because I was like, wait a minute, I know I triple check, double check, and I should be good. There's no reason why my mold shouldn't have been filled up to the top. Why am I short here? Okay. Okay guys, here we go. Sorry about the little ray of sunshine is coming through through my curtains there. So we're still just plopping in the rest of the colors, and I think I'm just gonna let that be the top, because this thing, it just so teeny tiny. I just can't even imagine what I'm gonna be able to do with that. So it's just going to be a splattered top, which sometimes I like. I find myself watching videos like, no, don't swirl it, it's fine the way it is. So that's what we're doing here, splatter. And just let that be that. Ugh. If the gosh darn soap will land where I want it to land. I can't help it, I'm anal. It has to be even all over. But this does smell fantastic. I don't know what took me so long to get this. My girlfriend has been raving about this fragrance really since I started soaping. I hadn't even really made my first batch real good. She's like, oh yeah, make patchouli, make patchouli, make patchouli. Frankincense and myrrh, frankincense and myrrh. And I'm still looking for a frankincense and myrrh that I will like. My budget just has not allowed me to get one just yet. So if you guys know of one, I'll let your girl, let me know. You know, if it's a good quality and it's really good, you know. Oh, look at the shimmer in that. I did not notice that. That is pretty. Then I noticed the shimmer in there. But if you know of a good one, you know, just let me know. I would love to try it. And here I am making a mess again. I can't help it. I'm trying to get some in these corners here. Down to the absolute bottom of that. Oh my goodness, that Vibrance Mica, I never paid attention to the little shimmery in there. That is gorgeous. And it's gonna look even better once I get the glitter on top. I'm gonna be trying out a new glitter as well. Just trying out a lot of new and different things. That's the fun part of making soap, you know. I'm the type of person, I don't like monotony except for in my relationships. If it's something that's just too repetitive over and over and over and over and over again, I get bored. The only thing that I like to stick to one at a time is my men. Okay. So that is that. We're just going to leave it as a little plop plop. I like swirls and all, but I just don't have, it's just not calling me to swirl this one. It's just going to be funky and free, just like the fragrance. All right. So that's that. Clean up on aisle 9. We got lye on ourselves. Oh no. Alright, so here is our glittery. It's called Burning Leaves. And I'm hoping that color, it's going to darken up a bit the orange. And that will make this glitter so wonderful. But like I said, I'm just testing it all out to see whatever it's gonna do. I won't know what it really looks like until I try it, you know. Oh darn it, fan, I forgot about the fan. And I figured since it was such a woodsy scent, that this glitter would be perfect, and it'd be even more perfect if my fan wasn't blowing it everywhere. Goodness gracious. Okay. And then a little bit of the iridescent. Just as usual. All right. So there you have it. This is the Cedarwood and Patchouli fragrance. This is my normal silk recipe. But I just use a new fragrance. I use a new technique. I use new colors. I use new glitter and a new mold. Yeah. Can you say enough is enough, darn it? So there it is. Here it is. It looks better on camera than it do up close. So stay tuned for the cutting video, guys. Have a great day. Bye.